I'm sure he's gonna have some questions for my ass. I'm scared.
you alright over there doing your announcements?
Now it's on you.
So, welcome back to the show, Lady Cut Radio, #1 show on BBOX Radio. I'm gonna keep saying that forever. Super facts. So, let's talk about the NFL, right?
Yes, let's go for it.
So, how do you feel about the kneeling thing?
How do I feel about the kneeling thing? Listen, Kaepernick, he started that.
Who?
Are we talking about Colin Kaepernick here?
Kaepernick?
It's not Kaepernick?
It's not Kaepernick.
Why can't I call him Kaepernick?
Gotta be Jamaicans.
Just be renaming people and shit.
Kaepernick!
Kaepernick. I called him Colin Kaepernick. That's the guy's first name, right? Okay.
Colin Kaepernick.
I'll do better. I promise. I'll do better. Okay. So, how do I feel about Kaepernick?
Yeah.
Listen. If you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything.
Sure.
And that was his. He is tired or grew tired of the injustices in our country, and that's what he did to protest what was going on to people of color or minorities. Now, you mean like? How do I feel about him per se, or now what they're doing as of like
now what they're doing
during football season?
No. Okay, so you told us you don't listen to too much news, so
I don't.
So now Trump had said that the NFL should fire those sons of bitches that be kneeling down. So now the NFL.
Way to go, Trump!
So now the NFL in total is now kneeling as well, or holding their arms in solidarity. Right. My thing about it, I don't mind them doing that.
Right.
But they're doing it just because Trump said something. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine.
So they weren't doing it prior to...
They weren't doing it because of Kaepernick. I mean, there were some people doing it before that, you know what I'm saying, for what Kaepernick was doing it for. But now they're doing it because Trump has said something about the kneeling thing, that people shouldn't protest, they should be fired. You know what I'm saying? So I'm okay with them doing it, but... I think the message that was initially done for it is being lost because the message is police brutality. Correct. That was the main message. But now they're doing it because Trump said they shouldn't do it.
Well, okay, in that situation, let me just say this first. A lot of people, they have families to support.
Right.
Okay, so I can understand why, I understand why some, many, or most would fall back when it comes to shaking the cradle, rattling nerves because they've got an income, that where they have to support their family.
And as you can see, Kaepernick has no jobs.
Right. See, that's why I'd be kneeling. Wink.
So,
but I just get it. But no, I don't really.
This chick just gotta go back to the sex thing.
I'll talk about prayer.
Sure.
In prayer. I'll be kneeling in prayer because it's time to pray for another job. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that Trump opened his big mouth, so people could be like, okay, well, we all gonna kneel, and I want to see the whole NFL just fire all of us.
Right.
But I mean, it's a trick bag of a situation. You know what I mean? I don't like it.
Green Bay asked the fans in the stands to stand with them in solidarity, like all holding hands like that. They did, and it was cool. But some fans took to the web and started burning their jerseys, like "You'll never see me again at the Green Bay game," and stuff like that. So
bye. We don't need you. You need more people.
It's real out there. So speaking of NFL, your man Jay-Z turned down performing at the halftime show.
I did see that.
Now, what is your take on that? How do you feel about that?
I think that he has so much money that he's able to turn stuff down, and I think that is a big statement for him to turn that down because then
I wasn't mad at it.
I'm not mad at it at all.
One, because like he doesn't have like kid friendly songs. So it's real fast.
What does that have to do with the price of tea in China?
Because it's real fast for people to start turning on him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I took it. Like it's real fast. People start. Once you fuck up at a Super Bowl, people start crying. Like like the whole titty thing with Janet Jackson.
Yeah, which I was.
They didn't even show a nipple. You know what I'm saying? But JT is performing though at the Super Bowl.
Okay, well, good for you, JT. Does he have a new song out?
No, JT's a shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't say that he is, and I want to know, does he have a new song out? I haven't
Probably
heard.
not, but he don't need a new song.
He can play all. He
can play all his hits.
It's going to be TBT.
Have you seen him on Netflix?
Doing what? Acting?
His performance on Netflix. Like he has his own show. They videotape the show on Netflix.
Is he acting? Because he's a good actor.
Not acting, man. Did I just say his whole show is on Netflix? Not his.
I thought it was a show, not his whole
I bet you did.
Show.
So, Dwayne Wade to the Cavs. Did you hear about that?
I did not. So he's been traded?
He is signed to the Cavs.
Oh, so I did see a skit on Instagram where his barber. Oh, that had me.
Slapped out of him.
My boobies started leaking milk, and I'm not even lactating.
What the fuck?
That's how funny it was. That's it.
The movies lactate when shit is real funny.
No, but
that's what
that particular case.
So
it did.
So your shits are just like going crazy right now.
Not right now. At that moment when I saw it, but I'm back to normal. I promise.
So yeah, he's in the Cavs, and Melo is in OKC.
Yes.
And New York is in the toilet. Pretty much.
Chill, son.
Come on, I'm a Knicks fan, but I'm sorry. Even when Melo was in the toilet. We got Porzingis. That's
who? I don't know who that is.
It's the center.
I have to ask my son, my children. Yeah. They can be able to tell me who's on the who's on the team.
Speaking of kids,
yes.
So kids nowadays, what they've taken to is tinting their eyes a different color. So this chick in, I don't know where the hell she was from. I think maybe Ohio. She decided to, the whites of your eyes. She decided to take a needle, a hypodermic needle, and
fill it with ink,
and made her eyeballs purple. So now that one eye is permanently blind now. She can't see shit out of it. So kids are retarded. Yeah, kids are retarded.
I certainly don't approve that message. If my kids, don't play yourself. But listen, the life you save is your own. So if you want to do something like that, then it's on you. I got both my eyes.
I don't understand. I think
it's crazy.
I think Tiny started that whole shit.
That's exactly who did she? Was it is it a tattoo?
She tattooed her shit's a different color.
Wow, but that's exactly what came to mind was Tiny. But
I don't know if she tattooed.
She's got money.
Surgery.
I feel like she had actual surgery.
Yeah, it was still dumb though.
I mean, but she ain't blind. She can still see the microphone and get up on that stage and sing. You know what I mean? And she has money. We gotta stop doing it. Touch it. Would I do it?
No, I'm saying if you have money, you should do it. That's what you're saying.
I mean, if you have money, you could do it, and you could do it without any type of risk or injury.
So
you know what I mean?
Desi Lou, who says she's never given up on New York City.
Thank you.
But, but we are in the toilet. There's no. Listen, they're making these super teams, and we don't have a super team. What we have now is the 1980s Super Friends, and it's not even the main ones. It's the two twins that used to hit their hands together and turn into other shit. That's what we got.
I don't even know what to say. Oh God, we'll see. Listen, let me tell you, I'm all for the underdogs. You know what I mean? We don't know and what can happen. You can have the super team and everybody getting injured. We pray for injuries.
That's true. I mean,
we pray for injuries.
Wow, you pray for people's injuries? Wow.
For their downfall. You know what I'm saying?
That's cold. You cold.
Cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded. Cold as ice. So, you got some events coming up, no?
Actually, at BBOX, I'm going to have to go to that page, but I know there's a secret loft party being held at a secret location. I'll have all of the information for you before we close out the show. The social scientists who have a show every Sunday from 10:30 to 12 noon, they're actually putting that together. I know they're gonna have a bunch of burlesque dancers. It's like 3 hours. It's like $40, I believe, for the ticket. 3 hours of open bar. There's gonna be food there. They're gonna have massages.
Is it in the city or
it's gonna be in Manhattan. It's in Manhattan. They're gonna have like several DJs.
Well, they
there.
have massages from the burlesque dancers?
Not from them, but they might. Shit, I'll have to ask him. That's something I'll specifically ask, and I'll get back to you. But it's supposed to be, it's gonna be lit, from what I understand. It's a rooftop joint, so wear your snorkel, because this weather right here is shady and a $3 bill.
So we got a secret party that you don't know.
That's not so secret.
Nice.
Look, that's not so secret. I'm about to go online right now and get that information, I promise.
Nice.
But I'll have all the information for you before you close out your show.
So what else is new on BBOX?
BBOX, besides the new shows, I'm going to be having my season premiere. I guess I'd like to say it was going to be tomorrow, but I'm going to be training some people, so maybe next week. But I feel
Your
like
fans are hating you right now.
I feel like I'm going to be PMSing next week, so
your Jamaican fans are hating you right now.
But when I come back, I'm going to come back strong.
Guan.
Ricky Blaze, I know he's going to be on. We've got a bunch of reggae artists. We've got a bunch of indie artists. We've got our actors coming in. I've got everybody just ready, waiting for me. I might do something tomorrow. I might do something tomorrow. We'll see how I feel if I'm sober.
Alright, so we're going to take another break.
Yes, sir.
We're going to listen to some A Boogie with the Hood, whose album just came out. You know what I'm saying? The bigger artist.
Okay.
And we're going to come back and talk about a show that I've been watching for like the last 10 days called The Vietnam War.
I didn't expect for it to be titled that, but
that's
okay.
What it's called.
You're going to talk about it afterwards?
And this is Lady Cut, yes.
I bet. Please don't tell me anything. I want to hear it live. I need it to be super organic just in case.
Say what?
I said don't tell me about the Vietnam War. I want you to make it as super organic as possible. No!
I can tell you.
It's crazy. Oh God, no, I can't wait. What is it about?
Tell me, what is it about? You just told me. Don't tell me. What is it about? Tell me, what is it about? No, I'm not telling you.
I ain't telling you. I ain't telling you shit.
So this is what the guests do all day, is play with their phones while
I'm promoting the 10:30 show.
While they're on my
I'm promoting the 10:30 show. If I weren't here, I would be doing this at home.
My fans finally get to see you because your face been in your phone all day.
Look, publish, and I'm all yours. Damn phone. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Are you recording from there?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't look. I didn't cover my mouth. Oh, my stomach
AC.
How am I looking?
You look fine, man.
Round. Finer than wine. I can't wait to get some food. I have not been eating. I gotta do better than this. Yeah, I do have more vodka at home.
You got what?
And I'm like, I do have more vodka. That wouldn't have been enough to share. That's for sure. How's are we still friends? Like, are we still friends? I haven't seen anything post. All right, where should I? Are you willing to take tracks from various artists? Okay. But you play. You're pretty.
If they fucking good, if this sucks,
I'm gonna send you something, okay? And you just let me know.
Send it to my email.
Is somebody smoking here?
I don't know if it's there or
but do you smoke?
We can't. Yeah, we on fire, baby.
I smell cigarettes. And it ain't coming out my pores because I ain't smoked one since I left home.
It's hot in this. On this window.
It's like goddamn spotlight. Yo, son, why I don't know how to change the light bulbs?
What do you mean?
That shit don't. It doesn't.
Oh, you gotta pop it out. Pop it in. Yeah, just pop it in. So just pop it in. Pop it out. Pop it in. You want to take it out? So you can know which ones to buy?
Because I saw them at Home Depot. They look like screw ones.
They're not screw ones.
They're like $8 a bulb.
Yeah, those are expensive.
I was screwing, unscrewing, trying my hardest. The shit was moving to the left, moving to the right. Oh, Lord. Alright, we'll figure that shit out afterwards. I don't understand why my shit is pixelated.
Because you have no, what you call it?
What?
You have no reception.
But it's so. I mean, my Wi-Fi is on right now. Should I take it off?
Huh?
My Wi-Fi on my phone is on.
I don't know. Does the Wi-Fi even work here? Is it any good here? Wi-Fi's whack.
Hey. I'm still here. You.
It's not what you call it.
I'm still here.
It's not what you call it. It's not
Green
Fios.
Desk Shops and Green Desk.
It's not Fios.
My dude, I can't.
I know.
We already crossed this bridge before, no?
They did a 30 with that beat.
They really did, because I took off my morning to be here. They're like, we need access to upstairs.
Oh, why they couldn't do it?
Because they have their independent people that they deal with. So they were not giving Verizon access to their...
They could have screwed it here.
No, listen, Wi-Fi, the Verizon guy was here. He said he needed to go wherever their main thing is at.
Dumbass. He's a dumbass.
I mean, personally, I would have preferred Verizon. I have Verizon at home. But such was it, Nikki Hayes, Alfredo. Why are you freaking down with us? How I'm telling you, man?
Say what?
It's like you don't believe me when I'm telling you.
Who, me?
The man behind you.
I believe you. What you talking
Oh, because I don't know. Like, my whole thing is, that shit really pissed me off, though.
I know you.
I thought I was all turned up and shit.
It was about to be fire.
Yo, Litsky.
And then they just shut your shit down.
They shattered on my fucking brain like a money fuck. Yo, they shitted on me.
They were like hell to the no, B.
Shit was bananas.
What is it? Is it 19 minutes or 23 minutes? What do we have here?
You got 23 minutes left.
Okay.
That shit is speaking, acting like a weirdo. Yeah, I got my commercial playing after the show.
What commercial? What commercial? I don't like commercial. Did I not make a commercial? Did I not make a commercial?
Huh?
I didn't make a commercial.
You never did? I'm ready whenever you are. You the last show for the night, the last live show. You can make 1,000 commercials. You did?
But did you have a show after mine?
I have a show. Right? No, this one is in frickin' whatchamacallit. Is he in PA? Mixed down with Gary James. Either PA or Boston, one of them shits. But I'm saying you could pre-record your drop and just drop it in the Dropbox.
I can just use the drops for the videos.
You can do that as well. So take the audio off of it, right?
What?
Yeah, take the audio off of it, right?
What do you mean? No, the videos. I mean, what I'm talking about is the people that do drops.
Right.
I can use those.
Absolutely. Just send them to me.
I can send you the videos?
I just want the audio, not the video itself.
I know. I might have to switch to the audio.
So switch it to audio and send it to me.
I gotta figure out how to do that. You're not gonna figure anything out.
That part. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And send them to me. Alright.
Alright, so we bugging out over here. So
yes, sir.
It's going to be lit. So okay. So that was A Boogie with the Hoodie. That was also bugging out by Tribe Called Quest.
Yes.
Which is one of the all-time greatest groups of all
time. What up,
Jerobi?
Hi, rest in peace, Fife. And
oh, you know Jerobi?
Yeah.
He's never been to the show.
He's been to my show before.
Oh. So you got to connect. I need that nigga Q-Tip on here, baby.
That's what I want. Oh gosh, Q-Tip is so fucking yummy.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yes.
You lactating again? You good?
No, I'm quite calm. If he were to be in front of me, sitting next to me, then possibly. It'll be the other thing.
Speaking of music, and I have to shout this person out because I think her progression is actually pretty cool. Well, Cardi B.
Is that who you were referring to?
Yes.
Oh God, I'm so excited about that.
#1 song out right now, which is cool.
Underdog.
Yes.
Underdog. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Like, you gotta be happy for people like that.
I was waiting for you to say a butt or something.
No. You have to be happy for people like that. I'm just looking at Azealia Banks crap that she been writing down, but but I think that is a cool, her progression from Love and Hip Hop and all this other stuff, and her being a stripper. It's just like when Eve made it. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way. And I don't mean because she's a stripper. I'm just saying the hustle is there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody that hustles and is consistent with what they want to do, and they finally make it. Hey, everybody should applaud that.
Yes, it should be applauded. And like I said, the underdog. And that's why I love Bodak Yellow. Because, basically when she was like, I fixed my teeth, because pretty much y'all were talking about her.
Yeah.
Everybody was talking about her. But there was something about Cardi B. I remember when I did watch Love and Hip Hop, which I don't watch any of that stuff anymore. I said to myself, I like her. Because she doesn't have any hair on her tongue. She doesn't bite her tongue whatsoever, and I respected that. But then musically, I mean, I was like, I like her. I think that she's the toughest one out of everybody.
I'm not gonna lie, that song did grow on me.
Did it?
At first I was like, but I always hate on everybody until the song is actually
until the pops.
No, not till the pops. Until I feel that it's hot.
Side eye.
And then I was like, and I started listening to it, and I'm like, oh shit, this song is kind of hot.
It's lit.
And I ain't gonna lie, I love the song. I mean, I think people go crazy over it too much, like in the club. You saw that skin in the club, the chick in the club pointing.
Does she have a red? Damn. Does she have her blood shoes on?
I don't know. Most of the time.
I ain't gonna be pointing up in no dude's face. I'm not a pointer.
Yeah. But shout out to Cardi, #1 song out there.
Big up yourself, Cardi. Big up yourself.
I tried to get on the show. She never responded back to me.
Okay.
But I will get her.
You will get her.
I'm gonna get the fans to get it over here.
Yes. Cardi B, you heard that? BBOX Radio, you're being summoned. But you should come to the Roxanne show
first. Nobody knows when you're doing that show. So she gotta
I'm ready.
She gotta come to the #1 show on BBOX.
Oh, God. Well, when she does arrive at your show, please make sure you let me know so I can. No, I'll come in.
Oh, true that. Yeah,
we could kill two birds with one ass stone.
Yes, sir. Before the break, I was telling you about a show that I was watching.
Right. What is it called again?
I was watching the Vietnam War on PBS. PBS is Channel 13 for those who aren't as old school as I am.
I didn't even know they still have PBS. Is this on Netflix? They got a PBS channel on Netflix?
No, man.
Hulu?
No. It's on regular TV. Yeah, see,
I used to love PBS.
Yes, everybody. Sesame Street, The Reading Rainbow.
Yes.
The Locomotion? What was it called?
Look, yes.
So, yes. So, this Vietnam show was about Vietnam, right?
Okay. That's not me.
Oh, that's probably.
I'm like feeling like my bones is about to rattle or something.
So yeah, this show was about the Vietnam War, and it was 10 episodes of the Vietnam War, and it showed everything. Like
I think I could sit down and watch that.
It was crazy. It was crazy to the point where I ain't gonna lie. At the end of it, I felt like I was there too.
You felt like you lost a foot in the landmine?
Listen, it was so real, and that war went on for 20 years. Like it was, and it
what
was.
Do you mean? Are you serious?
The war went on for 20 years.
Wow, didn't know that.
Yeah, the war went on for 20 years. About 55,000 Americans lost their lives, and Lord knows how many Vietnamese, lost their lives.
Wow,
that shit, it was crazy. It was like if you see it, like it was nuts. And I didn't know that much about it. I know that. When it ended kind of crazy. But,
right.
But the U.S. got involved by accident. Not by accident, but by miscommunication.
There's always miscommunication. Look, I'm trying to steal your resources. I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't even that.
It had nothing to do with
it. Had nothing to do.
So what sort of miscommunication are we referring to?
One person got killed, and then they got into it.
One person, like a Vietnamese or an American?
No, American.
Okay.
And then they got into it, and then...
Yikes.
4 presidents knew that they could not win this war,
and they
still went to it. It was nuts, and they lost.
So they knew it, and they kept it pushed. They kept on the war. Yep. And is it because of their reputation that, like, they just said, "Listen, we're American. We're resilient."
Yeah, and because they felt that if they didn't fight this war, the communists was going to have a foothold.
Gotcha.
In Vietnam.
So let me ask you a question: what ended the war? You watched all of the episodes, correct?
You know what? The war.
All the people died.
The war didn't really end, right? Like when America pulled out, they still was fighting. Like North Vietnam and South Vietnam was still fighting.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But America just pulled out and left these people there.
So it started out with the North and the South fighting initially?
No, it started off with North Vietnam fighting with the French. Because they wanted independence.
So it's deeper than rap. Okay, right. So they colonized Vietnam.
Right, and apparently America got into it because they were allies with the French.
Okay.
So they try to, help people out, and one American got killed, and then the whole thing went into it spiraled out of control.
Gotcha.
For 20 years.
That's a long time to be fighting.
That's a long time to be fighting.
I know generations, like in Staten Island, they have like many big families out in Staten Island, and they have permanent beef. So you have your children, just know that your children and their children who are the same age will be fighting.
It was just wild. If you get a chance to, everybody's listening right now, if you get a chance to see the show, it's on PBS. It's 10 episodes. 10 episodes.
So we need to time on the
2
schedule.
hours long. Each episode.
That
was real.
Yo,
It's real.
you ain't have no nightmares?
No commercials. Just straight through.
Wow, like BBOX, no commercials.
And I ain't gonna lie, I shed a little tear.
Not you. Look at my face, y'all.
Oh, you think I'll be crying all the time? I don't be crying, B. I don't cry when mad, B.
You only cry when you're mad?
It's adrenaline.
Oh, that's what happens.
So, we're going to take a short break. It's going to be one song. And then we're going to get right back into the Love Guru section.
Yes, I'm eagerly anticipating that.
We got some questions for you.
Questions for me? I know I'm shy.
It's going to be real for you.
What up, an artist with no name? Commercial break. I'm signing out. Be back in a second. Peace. That's my cousin. I didn't realize that was my cousin.
What?
I didn't realize that was my cousin watching.
And you talking all crazy?
I don't give a fuck. I'm grown, goddamn.
Like, yo, she always talks crazy.
Yeah, you know I'm gonna go out for the night. I'm gonna go on Facebook and do the next live.
If I was a singer, I'd be like this.
If you know how to sing, son. If I know how to sing, trust me. I've got my swag as well.
If I was a singer, but I'm not. But this is a good way to get paid.
You know you're being filmed, right?
You gotta do that.
You got to. Lord. What up, y'all? I'm at BBOX Radio. We're listening. Well, I'm live. Having a. I'm with Alfredo. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to fix this phone thing. Okay, there we go. Laying in the cut every 9:30.
9:30. Friday, every 9:30. Every Friday, 9:30 p.m.
And he wasn't even drinking, y'all.
How of life, bitch.
Y'all know I'm a fool, right? Look at my new microphones in studio, y'all.
I like the new mics. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, the feet, I've been getting, let's say I got cursed out last week.
Yo, last week was
I got cursed out last week, and I'm like, listen, I gotta get rid of the old microphones and get with
serious.
But then everybody was like, I love it. What up, Anton? What up, son? Brooklyn represent. Knock your fucking teeth out. I'm just kidding, I don't knock teeth out. I kiss them. Hey, live at BBOX Radio. Yo, y'all should see the renovations. We getting there. We're gonna look like a real studio.
So this clock don't work?
No, 420. We keep the time on 420. You didn't get it? You didn't get it?
Wait a minute.
Damn it.
Hold on.
That's why I keep it on 420.
So, you keep the clock on 420?
Yes. April 20th.
So everybody's a weed heading in?
No, but
Everybody's a weed.
the owner is. Boom, boom. Yo, that's so funny though, boy.
I didn't notice that.
Shame on it all. Shame on it all. What up, Facebook? Live at BBOX Radio. You can listen to us live at BBOXradio.com.
Hey,
Or just watch us live feed.
You know we back, right?
Oh. We're back. You were supposed to give me the hand gesture countdown.
I did. I was like, hey.
Oh.
Hey, there you go. So, we are at the section that everybody loves.
Uh-huh.
And that's the Love Guru section.
Okay.
So, I have a few questions for you. So, I have a person sent me a letter. I have a boyfriend who is very possessive. He always feels that I'm cheating on him and that I'm going out too much. What should I do? Roxanne.
Go out and then cheat.
Wow.
Because clearly he's doing it. See, the thing is, the whole thing about possession, it's either or either. It's either you're doing something or you're insecure. So find out whether or not he's insecure I mean, I would like to ask your writer
Right.
more questions. Like, does he have
I
a
don't know
short?
the person that said the question.
The person that wrote the question. I'd like to know. Does he have a short man problem?
No.
Is that why he's?
So you feel guys that are possessive or women that are possessive have insecurities? I mean, in this part
It could be either or either.
Gotcha.
Either or either. I had a friend who. Her husband's kind of popular, but he used to always like forbid her from going out. But he was actually the one doing the nonsense on the side.
Wow.
So he tried to lock her down because he was paranoid that maybe she might go out and do whatever he was doing. You know what I'm saying, in his mind. But of course, what comes out doesn't come out in the wash. Will come out in the rinse. But
Oh, look at you dropping knowledge up in here.
I know I'm 40, right? I just had a
Speak
birthday.
on God. I personally think that she should. They should have a conversation. If that doesn't work, then she should leave.
She should leave.
But in my long life that I've lived so far,
Right, because you're a dinosaur.
I come to
Go
realize
on.
I'm a young sprawling 28. I come to realize.
He said young sprawling.
I come to realize that
I just saw you on the couch just now.
I know, sprawled out. My speedos.
Meow.
I come to realize that these kind of women are usually scared to leave because the man is probably crazy.
Okay, I've been in a possessive relationship.
Was he crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody that has to drink piss to sustain is crazy.
Excuse me?
Never mind.
Yo, wait.
No, I always got something for that head.
Whoa, hold on. People drinking piss?
My ex-husband, he was from Guinea in Africa, and he was kidnapped, and he, along with a lot of other villagers or his, people from his village were kidnapped, and that's what they drank to sustain. He told me that when you boil urine, it tastes just like pure water.
Yeah, I heard that too. But was
Did I tell you the story?
Piss? No.
It was
he drinking
urine.
piss though?
It was urine that was boiled.
Okay, but was he drinking? Did he ever drink piss? Because you made it seem like he was drinking piss.
It was everybody urinated in a
Yeah, but
bowl.
once it's boiled, it's water. It's not pee.
Okay, well, he wasn't drinking piss out the source. He was drinking boiled piss that was converted to water.
Okay, so
Better?
he was drinking water.
I don't think that's water. That's still piss. I don't care what it tastes
water,
like afterwards.
It's still water.
You'll drink boiled piss?
No, me not. I need to do that.
I'm in no predicament where I should
I
have
don't need to
to.
do that. So
That shit is piss. And yes, he was possessive, so we don't get sidetracked. You had another question too?
Yeah, I got another question.
Yeah, I'm not trying to.
Get past that question. So I just started dating somebody outside my race.
Okay.
How do I tell my parents?
Well, it depends on what nationality they are. Because if they were, we got a passerby.
Big D more in the house.
Ordinarily, it depends. I can't say this.
No, go ahead, say it.
Because Jamaicans in particular, like in my family, there are a few people who have married outside of the relationship and they were white men. And no one had a problem with it. Everybody welcomed it, even if they were the absolute worst. So it depends on what nationality we're dealing with, whatever nationality you're bringing home and whatever nationality you are. But I think should that person say it to the? Yes, you need to say something. You can't just.
Parents are not supportive of that.
Then if you're not supportive, then we're not coming over for Thanksgiving. This is how we giving
So
it
you
up.
would still stay with the person regardless of what the parents say.
My family ain't giving me the schlong or the bread.
So it all matters about the schlong. Is that what we're hearing on BBOX?
I'm just saying they ain't giving me that, so I'm going to make my decision on being with whomever, and I just won't invite them over to a family function.
Would you be with someone? There's another question. Would you be with somebody
God,
that had a
question.
small penis, but he was a nice guy?
Did he have money and was a nice guy?
Well, he didn't say that. He just said he's a nice guy.
I want to know, does nice mean generous? We can see. You can't be asking me no freaking question like that.
Let's say the guy's not well off, but he's okay. You know what I'm saying? Money wise, he's okay.
Is he generous?
He's not, I guess so. Okay, he's generous, yes, but he has a small penis. But he's a nice guy. He treats you well.
Yeah.
Could you still be with him without cheating?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't hear that last part.
Oh,
I'll try to be. I don't like this question.
You gotta answer the question.
Yes. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot.
Have you ever been with a small penis guy? Well, you did just tell before.
Once, yeah, fat boy.
Was that a good look for you?
No.
Okay. So small penis gets no play. That what you trying to say? On a regular basis.
Small penises with no money gets no play. Come on now, I gotta be appeased some way somehow.
Cold, right? That's cold.
No.
My man Dio here saying
So you get on the mic. No, it's not.
It is cold. It is. Tell him how cold it is.
Yo,
That is cold.
son. My thing is, if I gotta tolerate a small thingy, and then ain't got no money to go out to eat, or you can't put down money on my Uber, or put some food in my freezer, then it's silly.
What if the man with the mini member knows what to do with it?
It depends on how many it is.
Because
it's not about the boat; it's about the motion in the ocean.
It depends on how moving. You could be having all the motion in the world, and that shit ain't getting past your balls. I'm just saying. It depends on how many it is. No, seriously. There's levels to this shit.
Hey, I hear you.
Y'all looking at me like I'm crazy.
I don't give a shit. Me personally, I don't care. But I think
we
for
still have the
dudes-
questions
for
answered.
dudes with small members, I think they're probably like, what else can I do? I mean,
you can have surgery. Save your ends and get some surgery.
But if he has the ends to have surgery,
No.
then he has the ends to spend on you, and then he won't need the surgery, right?
that is what you said.
I mean,
you said as the either
what I'll
or,
do
so
is-
why spend the money to get the surgery?
that
when
is
you can
true.
Spend the money?
But eventually, I would probably put some of that money that he gives me to the side and encourage him to get the surgery. Because at the end of the day, I'm all for people being secured in their lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be confident. I mean, go get that implant.
Goddamn surgery.
And then he gonna cheat on you after you shot with him in the gym.
That's what you have to look forward to.
But I mean, it is what it is. At least he's happy. You know what I'm saying? It's all about happiness. Seriously,
It's all about-
I would encourage him to. I
You gotta be
encourage
happy with
Fat Boy
yourself.
to just go for it.
Is this? I only know one fat boy.
No, this is not me.
Oh, all right.
Fat boy was the word.
I was about to say.
What I call myself, PHAT, of course. What I call myself.
Pretty hot.
Pretty high temps. So,
Hi.
I want to thank you for coming on the show again. It's always
Thank
a pleasure
you.
when you come
Thank
through.
you.
It's always fun as shit when you come through.
I'm crazy, y'all.
You definitely are.
Later.
So, you have an event, right? The rooftop event that we will find out. Log into BBOX on.
Yes, I'm gonna actually put it on the BBOX _ radio Facebook page, and I'm also gonna promote it on all of our social media. So BBOX Radio, BBOX _ radio for Twitter, for Instagram, and just BBOX Radio for Facebook.
And
So
they'll
I'll
listen to
have
the show
yes.
whenever you decide to come by.
Yes.
Roxanne.
And listen to The Social Scientist on Sunday from 10:30 to 12. They're going to talk about it more in depthly
There you go.
this Sunday. So
Good. And my man, more thoughts in the building.
Sorry, I was late. People.
it's
Sorry,
fine.
I was late.
I held it down, didn't I?
You did help
You
it down.
did, you
Appreciate
did.
it.
Thank
So
you.
thank you everybody for listening. This is Lane and Cut Radio. Every Friday at 9:30.
Thank you for having me.
#1 show.
Roxanne NYC at Gmail. I mean, not
Ryan.
Gmail. Roxanne. I didn't put my.
Roxanne.
I didn't